Talk to me about just what G Uniters means to you overall, you know what I'm saying? Like, I may know personally, you know, because I know what he mean to me, you know what I'm saying, as far as this music shit, just as far as believing in niggas when nobody believed in us, you know what I'm saying, giving us a shot, you know what I'm saying, putting his bread up when he ain't had to, you know what I'm saying, like, speak on G Uniters, you know what I'm saying, and what he mean to this game, you know what I'm saying, and why you need a nigga like that, you know what I'm saying, with such a stern and blatant, bold, opinionated motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, in a game full of sensitive, weak ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what a lot of folks don't know about G Uniters. I consider G Uniters to be a 5-star general as far as Detroit hip hop and the war against Detroit not looking good. This man is at the front lines, making sure that not just us, but man, the city of Detroit as a whole is looking good and well represented. A lot of folks don't work with managers. I hate to say that I'm a low tier nigga, but I mean, honestly, I'm a low tier nigga, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, on my level, don't work with management, you know what I'm saying, and representatives, you know what I'm saying, like middlemen, if you will, you know what I'm saying, to get you into the door with, like, that's how I got to do a track with Kastro from the Outlawz, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. That's how I got to get
and Young Noble.
Yeah, and yeah, of course. You see, my memory is shit.
Man, speak on that real quick before we speak on just working with the Outlaws, two of the Outlaws, Kastro, which is Tupac's first cousin, so you know that's real big. Cause I got to work with him as well. Shout out K, what up, though? But shout out No, man. You know what I'm saying? Because No is a nigga who I feel like is underrated as a motherfucker and don't give his flowers. You know what I'm saying? I don't see my nigga on a lot of these podcasts the way he should be. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you some real nigga shit about No. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, G had lost contact with Kastro for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And No did some real nigga shit, nigga, and put that nigga back in touch with that nigga. And he ain't have to do that shit. So I always said when I started this podcast shit and I got to doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, and getting out here, I was gonna give Nova's motherfucking flowers to make sure he knew that shit. So if you look on my platform, you always see me posting Nova shit. He just dropped a project last week, right before my birthday. The Last Outlaw, go get it on all streaming platforms right now. You know what I'm saying? But Nova's a real nigga. What up, though? No, shout out to motherfucking Outlaws. But touch on working with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And going back to when y'all went down there. You know what I'm saying?
So look, I feel like absolute shit for
the Atlanta trip on the 40th Pac birthday.
Exactly. I mean, that was such a significant goddamn recording.
Because you gotta remember, this back when the Phoenix Shakur was still alive. You know what I'm saying?
We went to the Tupac Center and met Afeni Shakur. I mean, we met Afeni Shakur before at the bookstore here in Detroit, but it was more like my wife met her. I was more outside of the books, selling CDs.
Like security.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like using like security. Yeah. I was more. I had to sell CDs that day. You know what I'm saying? But my wife does poetry. She's an author, and she went up to the bookstore to get her copy of
a real author with books on Amazon, by the way. Real published books.
What was the name of Tupac's poetry book? Was it A Rose That Grew from Concrete?
A Rose That Grew from Concrete.
That was it. So she had a copy of that signed.
I had that hard copy book. I might still got. I got a
one of those crackheads stole that from my daddy's bag.
I remember when that book came out. I had the hard copy.
Afeni Shakur signed that for Akeem. One of them crackheads stole it from my father's basement. I don't know what the hell happened to that. That and my whole bunch of my Good Times tapes. Yeah. But we met her then. But we met her again down there. I think G got us a brick. They got it like where you can. They were doing some renovations or something to the Tupac Center, and they had it like where you could buy like your name inscribed in a brick. You know what I'm saying, towards the thing. I think G got us that. But anyway, we went to Tupac's 40th birthday. We kicking it with Mike Epps in them, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you probably don't remember us. It wasn't like we was on no big shit, but we went to record the song No Love, The Fate. Damn, what the fuck is the name of that damn song? Bringing this real shit back. So we went to record that at Noble's house in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And the homeboy Beezy with damn, the fuck
Guap Magazine.
Guap Magazine. Thank you. With Guap Magazine, the homie Beezy with Guap Magazine filmed it, and he might have filmed like some parts of a music video.
Beezy filmed all that. I remember that.
Yeah, he was shooting my videos back then.
Shout out Beezy. What up, though? Guap Magazine.
He came down to Atlanta with us to film. My homeboy Lessons came down with us as well, and we recorded "Bring This Real Shit Back" at Noel's house in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and it's on streaming platforms.
Right,
bringing that real shit
now. Right now, Kingz, nigga.
Young Noble featuring Joquan Da Hooligan, Sovereign Kingz, bringing that real shit back.
MBG, Sovereign Kingz, shit, boy.
Yep. But yeah,
gold in there.
I feel like absolute shit for getting to mention that collaboration because it was such a significant collaboration.
Well, that's why I'm here, to catch you when you fall.
Yeah. Keep me when I fall, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep me when I fall.
Cause no, a real nigga, like I said, you ain't have to do that shit. So I'm always make sure you get your flowers while you alive, my nigga. See, we don't wait till niggas is dead on the Slapz and Trapz show. Yep. We make sure you get your fucking flowers.
And while we give it flowers, let's give it up to the homie Tayda Boi as well.
Oh yeah, I wasn't finna leave Tayda out. I just
thought about it.
Shit, you know
we got another song that we did with Kastro.
Tayda Boi, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Tayda Boi is K right hand man. So, you know what I'm saying? For the most part.
So, this is a song that I probably ain't heard in about 15, 16 years. Me, Tayda Boi, and Kastro from the Outlawz. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know the fucking title of the song.
I got that shit, don't
You got that shit? Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But I remember he was in art.
Put his verse on there. We got that shit. It's just you and Tayda on there. I got that shit.
Yeah, we recorded that shit at Art Studio.
I remember that shit. I was there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's another feature.
And that was that's around the time we did Music Makes Me High with me, Jacka, and RP Jack.
Yep.
And me, Jack, and Kastro, and Dialing.
Dialing, yep.
And here, let me tell you, bitch ass niggas, another way how we made history, nigga. MBG, Sovereign Kingz was the first nigga in history to get a death row, nigga, former death row, nigga, and a bad boy, nigga, on the same track, nigga, together. So don't forget, bitch ass niggas. MBG did that. Detroit, stand up. MBG, nigga, we did that. Just so you know, nigga. Kastro didn't want to do it, nigga. That nigga Kastro argued with G. Them niggas argue like night and day, but he did that shit. So that just go to show you how he fuck with us, and we fuck with that nigga the same back. This team Outlaw over here, nigga. Yep. That's just what it is, nigga. Shout out Moontie. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, man, let's take a moment of silence for Musa Mill, man. I don't know if you knew Joquan, but we recently just lost Musa Mill, man. Moontie Napoleon, little brother, man. You know he used to be up here in Detroit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Moo. R.I.P. Moo. We love you, my boy. Shout out Haroon. Shout out all my Bay Area niggas. Shout out Hachi B. Shout out Nutso.
Thank you for all the love y'all niggas show us. Shouts out to the Bay, man.
Yeah, man. You know, that's our second home, man. Shout out Nutso. You know, my little brother in the Bay, man. My baby brother. You know what I'm saying? He in Oakland at that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, well, we everywhere, man.
It's the Slapz. We gon' hit you with some Trapz Radio Podcast.
Let's get it.
Powered by the Slap God. C. Austin, the DJ.